The concept of using asteroids as bases for human space stations is not entirely new, having been debated for decades. However, a detailed plan for establishing a base on these floating space rocks, feasible with a low budget, has only recently been proposed. Dr. David W. Jensen, a former scientist at Rockwell Collins, published a 65-page research report on methods for building a space station on an asteroid in February, hosted on the online academic archive, archive.org. Dr. Jensen outlined a strategy for selecting suitable asteroids as station sites, designing extraterrestrial habitats appropriate for human living, and leveraging technologies to advance this project successfully. The first step involves selecting an asteroid for the base, considering factors such as the rock's size, its distance from Earth, and the energy required for round-trip travel to the asteroid. Dr. Jensen proposed using the asteroid Atira, an S-type asteroid composed mainly of dense silicate minerals. Atira has a diameter of 4.8 kilometers and features its own satellite asteroid, which orbits nearby and measures 1 kilometer in diameter. This provides ample usable space. Although Atira is not the closest asteroid to Earth, it is not excessively far away either. Its closest approach to Earth is about 80 times the distance between Earth and the Moon. This places it within the Goldilocks zone, conducive to maintaining a stable temperature inside the space station. Dr. Jensen also analyzed the advantages and disadvantages of 4 potential structural designs for the station: a sphere, a cylinder, a donut-shaped ring, and a dumbbell-like structure. A crucial consideration in designing an asteroid-based settlement is creating artificial gravity. This can be achieved by spinning the asteroid fast enough to generate centrifugal force, which keeps people and objects anchored to the surface, mimicking Earth-like gravity. Prolonged exposure to low-gravity environments has adverse health effects, making artificial gravity essential. Atira already rotates slowly on its axis, but to make it habitable, its rotation rate would need to be increased. For construction materials, Dr. Jensen recommended using anhydrous glass for the outer structure due to its ability to shield occupants from harmful radiation and micro-sized space debris effectively. The interior living spaces should feature multi-layered structures to maximize usable area. Among the designs considered, a donut-shaped ring or a curved horn-like structure appeared most suitable for Atira. Building large structures in space is challenging and requires advanced technologies. Dr. Jensen suggested using self-replicating robots to construct the space station. These spider-like robots would build and repair the intelligent structure using primarily local materials from the asteroid, minimizing the need to transport supplies from Earth. While this may seem like science fiction, achieving this plan could make low-cost space station construction on asteroids a reality. As a first step, Dr. Jensen proposed deploying a seed capsule, a small spacecraft carrying essential construction resources to Atira. This capsule would include 4 spider robots, the station's foundational structure, and other necessary equipment, weighing only 8.6 tons. This is light enough to be transported in a single launch using current space rocket technology. Upon arrival, the spider robots would use asteroid resources to multiply to 3,000 units, allowing engineers on Earth to oversee construction remotely. Dr. Jensen estimated the project's cost at a modest $4.1 billion, a fraction of the $93 billion spent on the Apollo missions. The project could yield 1 billion square meters of new habitable space at just $4.10 per square meter, presenting significant economic potential. Construction could be completed in 12 years, with additional time required to install life support systems, water supplies, and temperature controls. This budget level is within reach for many of the world's billionaires, making it intriguing to see if figures like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos, who are already investing in space exploration, would support such a promising concept. In a related development, a team of astrophysicists from the University of Vienna in Austria is exploring the possibility of constructing underground space stations on asteroids. Their study, also published on aarkanichu.org, proposed designs for stations embedded beneath an asteroid's surface to shield against cosmic radiation and facilitate rare mineral mining. While this idea sounds like science fiction, it could become feasible in the future with the discovery of near-Earth asteroids that are appropriately sized, shaped, and geologically stable. Using an asteroid's interior for a space station has multiple advantages, such as the rotation-induced gravity helping to secure structures and equipment. The asteroid's solid rock structure provides natural protection against cosmic radiation and serves as a convenient source of rare minerals for extraction. The feasibility of this concept was tested using computer simulations of a model asteroid measuring 390 meters wide and 500 meters long, rotating at 1 to 3 revolutions per minute. This generated gravity equivalent to 38% of Earth's. The simulated centrifugal force was sufficient to stabilize the station and its equipment in underground chambers. Numerous asteroids matching the dimensions and characteristics of the simulated model have already been identified. Dr. Thomas Mendel, one of the researchers, emphasized the importance of preliminary surveys to confirm an asteroid's structural integrity before commencing excavation. It's possible to design a cylindrical space station using materials like aluminum. But if we find an asteroid with robust rock layers, we might use its natural walls for the station, he said. Mining operations on asteroids could begin within 20 years, with underground space stations following several decades later. If you like space stories, you are our friend. Click follow and press the bell so you don't miss any action.